Hello everybody and welcome back to Tomb Raider. We were just heading back to our camp with our meat so we can have something to eat here before Lara decides what it is that she wants to do next. So if you go to the campfire, you would now have the opportunity to spend your skill point, which is of course what we use to level up. So you have a couple of different options. We currently have 2 categories unlocked. The survivor category, we have a couple different options for some things that we can level up here, and then we also have the hunter category. There will be some stuff that will be unlocked later on. I personally always try and go for my survivor upgrades first because I feel like those are the most helpful. We currently have animal instincts mastered. We have the opportunity to get more rewards when looting animal corpses and food caches, getting some extra salvage, and some easier arrow retrieval. The game is pretty generous with the amount of arrows that it gives you, and I think currently I'm going to go with advanced salvaging because we're going to need as much salvage as possible to be able to start to upgrade some of our weapons. And if we can get extra pieces from places we're already searching, that is going to be insanely useful. So I will try and level up on screen so everybody can kind of see what it is that I'm going for.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach, and then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
So now we just have to keep moving, and we're going to try and regroup. At this point, we are going to be moving on, but we will have the opportunity later to come back to this area. If I pull up my menu, you can see on the right-hand side there that we have a number of collectibles, and we also have a challenge in this area that we're able to do in order to get a 100% completion. However, we're only in the first part of the forest. We have a second part to go to. And I really feel like this is not my priority at this time. I would definitely recommend getting the collectibles and doing the challenges. There's a lot of achievements and trophies associated with those things. It allows you to get a lot of backstory about what's going on the island, and you get a pretty good chunk of experience from it as well. However, I do need some upgrades in order to be able to do everything that I'd like to do and to kind of fully explore the area.
Damn it.
And in each area, you're also able to find a treasure map, which will show all the collectibles on the map for you. So when you have the map, you can then go through the area, and everything will be highlighted for you, and it then makes it much easier to actually collect everything.
What are these markings?
So I think when I'm able to do that, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to maybe go back in a separate video in between pieces of the story and do all the challenges and the collectibles and things like that. And I do plan on doing all of the challenges in my own separate videos that I'll upload.
Oh God, this is insane.
So we're going to get another tool here, which is, I think by far, probably, arguably, one of the most useful tools that you will ever get in this game. and that is the pry axe. So to demonstrate its use, one of its uses, you can use it to open up heavy doors, such as this one. You can pry things open. We can attack with it. Later on, we're going to be able to use it to climb. And before I leave, I am going to pick up this collectible, just because it's not exactly an easy area to sort of get to. So I'll pick up this one and worry about the rest of them later. Some collectibles are fine as they are, but other ones you can examine to find hidden information. So you can usually rotate the item, the controller will vibrate, and you'll be able to see how close you are.
There are traces of white paint on the inside. Whoever used this
to
mask was
discover
of noble birth.
what it is. And then of course you can see here that you have a progress screen of all the relics. And once you complete a set of masks, you'll get a big additional experience boost from that as well. And we will at some point also be unlocking the fast travel option, and that of course is going to make going in between all the different areas and going back and getting collectibles and hunting animals and things like that a whole lot easier. So we're just moving on to the second half of this area.
Sam?
And we can hear voices. Hopefully one of our friends.
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Laura, you made it.
Sam, thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke to your crew. They're on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias. A teacher by trade.
Don't know if I trust you.
Not really cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Right, Himiko.
Can you tell me more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful. Legend says she had shamanistic powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds into battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to him?
Sam? Matthias? Sam? Sam!
That's not a good sign. Oh, okay. That's not a good sign. Ouch. So of course Laura's kind of stuck in this bear trap, so we have to defend ourselves against a couple of wolves that are going to pop out of the trees and attempt to attack us. Which isn't terribly difficult. You can kind of hear them coming. The game will let you know when they're close, and it will actually stop or slow down when they get close like that. So it's very easy to be able to do this without taking any damage. I'm a little worried that Sam would just take off like that, especially because we don't know this Matthias. He seems nice, but you never know. I mean, this island is full of crazy people. And from what little we've been able to see so far, it looks like Sam and Lara are very close. So I don't imagine that once she was reunited with her, she would just take off and leave her without saying something.
Let go.
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam with you?
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You guys should go want and all.
We need to find them.
Wait. What about Raw?
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Lara and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her. No. Let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
No, don't leave me with the doctor.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I probably just need to rest for a few
He
minutes.
seems like the most useless of the bunch. The least useful, I should say.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay.
I don't know that I really trust him either.
Not so bad.
But I guess we don't really have a lot of choice because they kind of left him with us.
How do I start?
Okay.
This is Lara Croft, an archaeologist from the Endurance, shipwrecked on an island in the Dragon's Triangle, east of Japan. This place is incredible. I've seen wrecks here that could date back centuries. We weren't the first, and I know we're not alone. Something isn't right about this place. If I don't get off this island, maybe someone will eventually find this.
So I decided to sit at the campfire, even though I wasn't able to really do much, because we get the first of Lara's journals. There's 10 of them throughout the game, and you don't get your very last one until the very, very, very end. So they do span the course of the game, but they are automatic. They're, I think, almost an impossible collectible sort of miss, but they do count towards all of our collectibles in total. So I thought I would just get that little bit, since we have been already seeing a lot of dialogue and whatnot. And if I pull up the map, we can see that this is the second part of the coastal rainforest. So this is a pretty big area. We started and then we were able to travel to the second part of it. So all of the collectibles and everything like that are gonna span between these two areas. And when our fast travel unlocks, we will be able to go between the two with little to no difficulty. Before I start this new area, however, I'm going to call it here, and we're going to save that for next time. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see